Hippolyta, the Amazon queen. She's such a girl boss that she comes up in the stories of two different heroes. Myth number 1. The ninth labor of Heracles was to retrieve the girdle or belt of the Amazon queen Hippolyta. This was a special belt that was given to her by her father Ares, the god of war. Heracles needed to retrieve it for the daughter of Eurystheus, who was just like, "Daddy, I really want a girdle. Make that the girdle of the Amazon queen Hippolyta." So not the easiest thing to go and retrieve, right? However, when Heracles does reach the land of the Amazons, Hippolyta is actually just super impressed by Heracles and voluntarily gives him the girdle. So he's like, "Oh wow, that was easy." He gets the girdle. But the goddess Hera, who had an intense hatred of Heracles, being the son of Zeus by another woman, she disguised herself as one of the Amazons and spread a rumor. She told them that Heracles was actually planning to kill their queen Hippolyta. She was able to rally all of the other Amazons and attack Heracles and his men. Now, neither Heracles nor Hippolyta wanted this battle to happen, but in the scuffle, Heracles actually ends up killing Hippolyta. Myth number 2 is about dirtbag Theseus. In one version, he actually accompanies Heracles to the land of the Amazon, or he goes by himself. And then there are a couple of versions about what happens next. Either Theseus abducts Hippolyta, Heracles abducts Hippolyta and then gives her to Theseus as a prize. Another version where Hippolyta voluntarily goes with Theseus to Athens. Either way, Theseus and Hippolyta go back to Athens and get married. The myth from here splinters off into more pieces again. In one version, the rest of the Amazons go to try and save Hippolyta. They go to Athens and have a big fight with Theseus and the Athenians. In another version, Hippolyta is happily married to Theseus until he ditches her for Phaedra, a princess of Crete, which then prompts Hippolyta and all of her friends to come and wage war on Theseus. And in another version, Hippolyta just actually dies before Theseus ends up marrying Phaedra. Even if you don't know much about Greek mythology, you may be familiar with the names Theseus and Hippolyta, because they are two characters in Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, wherein they are much in love and actually engaged to be married. Far more wholesome than the myths.